Well, we had a fantastic time in Richard's house in Kent, and we found some fantastic items that he's kindly donated in order to raise some money for his chosen charity, which is Children with Leukaemia. So we've come along here to JP Humbert Auctioneers in Northamptonshire, and let's hope that the bidders are as excited as me when they turn up. This is me excited. What's even more exciting is that we find ourselves in a very pretty part of the countryside, where Richard's items are likely to attract plenty of interest from local dealers. Hey, don't hit the bottle just yet. The auction hasn't started.
I'm a bit stressed.
I'd be stressed saying goodbye to that.
I don't know, I haven't yet. Well, actually, no, I think they put this little thing around it, so that's it, is it? It's
That's
gone.
it. Yeah, it's not yours anymore.
No, it hasn't yet. I hear there's a lot of interest being generated from the auction room, not only in the bottle, but in the contents.
Oh, fantastic. So that's a positive sign, I take it. I mean, it's the first time I've been to something like this, so hopefully that's a positive sign.
Anything you're really sad to see go?
No, not really. As long as it makes some good money today for a charity, I'll be happy.
Also, there's somebody missing, isn't there?
Yes, my wife, unfortunately, she's at home with the twins. She couldn't make it here today. Which is a bit of a shame, but well, she was crying into her tea, thinking she couldn't actually get rid of this. That's probably what it was.
I thought Jonty had upset another woman, but there we go. I'm glad it's not,
no, you haven't
that's
asked
not
my
the
wife.
case.
There we go. She'd soon tell you.
That makes a change.
Well, listen, there's quite a buzz here, don't you think?
It is.
It's a really nice auction house.
It
I wish you well.
Thank you.
Let's get into position. Come on.
Yeah.
Richard would like to raise £500 for his chosen charity, and he has 10 interesting lots to sell. First up is that Christian Dior hat, bought years ago by his wife Claire, who could never actually wear it, because it looks a bit like a cake made of seaweed. I'm glad you're getting rid of it, because it, quite frankly, doesn't suit you.
No, yeah, it's not my colour, unfortunately. My wife bought it off the internet. One of those mad buys, I think. She thought it was lovely on the picture. It arrived. No, it didn't suit her, so it's gone.
Jonty, who'll buy this? Somebody to wear, or will they just have it on show, maybe in their bedroom or something like that?
Oh, you'll probably buy it simply because of the label. And it also has that retro feel to it. It has that sort of 1950s feel, which has been revived. So it's a kind of hat that, quite frankly, doesn't suit everyone. No. But there will be somebody out there who want to buy it. And
because of Christian Dior, basically.
Because we've got the label, it will sell.
It's a good thing too. Where do we see that? I've got two bids here, and I've got to start at £30 and £35. £35 and take 40 if you like in the room. 35 here, then 40 anywhere do we see? At £35 with me. £35 with me, then at £35. 40 anywhere, the hammer's up, last chance. At £35 and I shall sell, and selling to the book at £35.
It's what you call a catastrophe.
It'll come good.
At least you got some money.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
You start slow.
Absolutely.
I like his attitude, but none of us like the hat. I'm not surprised it went to a commission buyer who'd put their hands up for an item quite like this. Onwards and upwards, next up is a pink vase that was decorated by the late 19th century American glass painter Mary Gregory.
I'm actually a bit disappointed with the 10 to £20, I must say, but hopefully we can make a bit more than that.
Well, sometimes I do have to put low estimates on things, and 10 to £20, of course, is low. So yes, it should attract a sale, and therefore we should get more money for it.
The good news is that people are actually spending some money.
It sounds like it.
Yeah. Let's hope they spend it on this.
Good order. Slightly graduated in colour to the top. Finely detailed, enamelled decoration. Who's got a tenner on this then? A tenner on this, 10 in, 12. 15, 18 here, £18 up, 20 again, 22, 20 again far away, £20 I've got then, who's going to go 2-2, £20 here, £20 I've got then, 2-2, 2-5, at 2-5 with you madam, at 25, £25 bid for selling at 25, are we all out? Sold then in the room far away, then at 25.
Excellent, it's £25, well done.
Yeah. So remember we had that very low estimate, we got there in the end.
You've done well.
All right.
Oh yes, Jonty's certainly shrewd when it comes to estimates, even if he doesn't look it. Bless him. Next, the Pembroke occasional table, which Jonty reviewed in Richard's garage. It wasn't in great condition the last time we saw it. I better keep my voice down now because we're selling the table with the dodgy leg.
It's not anymore. It's now fixed.
Yeah, what happened?
And I got a furniture store in the village that I live in. Managed to fix it. It cost me £60. So let's hope at least we get that.
Did you tell him we were selling for charity?
I did, yeah. It didn't make a blind bit of difference.
I'm not going to be using that, man, I can tell you.
Well, the restoration work means the estimate for the table will be around £200 to £300. Let's see how it does.
Where do we see that then, ladies and gentlemen? I can start straight in here now at 70 and 80 pounds. 80 pound I've got now, take 90 if you will. 80 pound bid then, 90 far away, and 100 I'll go. 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160 here, take 170. No?
You did a good job
160 here. 160 pounds. 160 pounds and I shall sell. At 160, are we all out in the room? Last chance, the hammer's up. At 160 pounds and selling, sold then at 160.
So we're doing well.
We are doing well.
All of a sudden I quite like your restorer now.
He's now our best friend.
Take it all back.
Yeah.
Yes, if the table hadn't been restored, only the dealers would have been interested. By fixing the leg, Richard made it more appealing to the wider spread of bidders. Good man for doing that. Well, coming up now, a gift from his parents' wedding over 40 years ago. The boxed, silver-plated condiment set. The estimate is 20 to 30 pounds.
Let's hope it makes a few pounds. I mean, everything's going to sort of build up here, isn't it? I guess it's just 20s here, 50s here. If we can get that, we're going to head to the direction of the 500.
It all helps, absolutely. I'm glad you said it was your mother's because I thought you might have nicked it from a restaurant.
No, it wasn't like the ashtray you take from the Chinese restaurant or something like that. No.
Also, it's in good nick as well.
Yeah, it's fine. You know, silver plated, decorative little objects. Dealers still trade in this big time, so of course we're going to sell it.
There's many dealers here?
The room is full of.
Pretty little thing. Where do we see that then? I've got 10 and 12 to start. 12 and I'm out. Take 15 if you will. £15 in the room. £15 lower estimate.
Come on,
Go
we
18.
want 20 quid.
£15 I've got then. 18 anywhere the hammer's up. 18 left-handed and 20. Thank you, madam. 22. 20 with you, madam. Right-handed at £20. £20 and I shall sell. Are we all out? 22. I'll take spoken bid. Thank you. 25. 28.
Up in the gods.
25 with you, madam. 25 and I'm selling. Right-handed and selling at £25.
Another little bit. It's all adding up.
Yeah,
it is. Chin, 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 chin.
It doesn't help that you sort of stare at the auctioneer, you know, sort of willing him on.
Yeah. I'm trying to give him my mental thought.
I think you are. I'm a bit scared.
Or just a very rude look.
Yeah, once the sale gets going, he's obviously getting carried along by the tension. Next up is more silver plate, this time a dessert cutlery set by Butler of Sheffield. So when you get home tonight, will you be eating with your hands?
Yeah, look, there's nothing. We've got no cutlery, we've got no condiments.
No salt and
That's
pepper.
it.
For you. It's up for 20 to 40 pounds and performs well.
38 pounders.
A great result, almost the top end of Jonty's estimate. So how is Richard doing so far? So are chefs any good at maths?
Yeah, we can count, you know, fillet steak and scallops and things when we have to. We have to be very good at portion control.
That's true, and counting the profits. So half 500 we're looking for?
250.
We're doing better than that.
Really?
£283 already.
Brilliant, that's
good
good.
news. Well done.
Quite happy. And I think we've got some strong ones left to come as well.
We have.
You're gearing up to this now, aren't you?
I'm here. It's good. I'm
I think we
excited.
should take a little breather, have a cup of tea maybe, you can go and sample the food up there, and we'll regroup a little bit later on.
Okay, let's do it.
If Richard's progress has inspired you to raise money for your own project by selling at auction, remember that charges such as commission will be added to your bill. It's always worth checking the small print in advance. Richard has never been to an auction before, and he can't resist taking a look around. It seems a watercolour of W.G. Grace, the great Victorian cricketer, has caught his eye.
Very nice picture. Sums up sort of an afternoon, a Sunday lazy afternoon in England, and looks very similar to the village that I live in as well, where they do play cricket, and I just know as you're coming off the cricket pitch looking like that, the next thing's a pint and local. I like to watch rubbish at playing, but I like the fact that sometimes I take my father to Lords before, sit there, Pims all day, just something just very tranquil about it, relaxing, and yeah, nice. Whether or not it's worth £150, don't know.
Well, there was some interest in the room for that painting, but unfortunately the bids didn't quite reach a price to secure a sale.
No sale on that, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen.
Back to Richard's lots. It's time now for the King George V coronation plate, plus 2 small Satsuma vases, which belonged to Richard's great-grandmother. The vases are slightly chipped, so the price is 20 to 30 pounds.
Sold them at 22.
Towards your lowest estimate, yeah, Jonty?
Yeah, not so good that one.
But so.
So it appears the bidders weren't too put off by the slight damage. What I love about you is we've had the condiments, we've had the cutlery, now we've got the plates.
Tablecloths next. You actually set your own table up. You know,
No, you've sold the table.
Oh yeah, God. But yeah, this was my wife's grandfather's. Bag of plates with certificates. He loved collecting them. Whether or not we're going to make much today, who knows?
The problem with what we're selling here is that there are more people selling than buying, so the market has waned really big time.
Who's got a tenner there quickly to clear now? £10 anywhere, 10 in. 10 I've got then, and 12, sir, thank you. 15 here. 18 with you, sir. Are you sure? Come on. Quite sure. 15 is left-handed. £15, take 18 anywhere, do we see? £15 I've got then selling. 15 only and sold then. Are we all out? £15, thank you.
Oh dear, half the lower estimate. Still, Jonty warned us those plates may be difficult to shift. To go with all the tableware Richard has sold, here comes a very smart Savoy decanter and cookbook.
I was given it by Anton Edelman when I left the Savoy after doing exactly 1 year there, my first full-time job at the age of 18. He gave me the signed cookbook by himself, Anton Edelman, and the decanter to go with it. So it was sort of my trophy for doing my year at the Savoy. It's hard work. So sentimental value to me. Let's hope someone here can think that they'd be interested in them and dig deep for it.
So I'm surveying the room looking for the foodies. Can you see them anywhere?
No.